Shameless plugs. Make sure tonight that you're purchasing tickets for everything we got going on here. We're selling tickets to the upcoming Battle of the Bands this weekend. We're also selling tickets for a giveaway tonight, a $500 Publix gift card giveaway. Tickets are $2 each or 3 for $5. We do have a couple of tickets left. Make sure you get those, and make sure you hit the table at the end. We do have dinners for sale, chicken breasts, rice and gravy, green beans, dessert, and a drink, all for $7.50. We have to-go place. You don't have to stop at any other restaurant. We've got you covered right here tonight. All right, without further ado, we're going to bring up the Mlk Concert Band. Outstanding group, very proud of this group. They've been doing a fantastic job for us. And my mother's here in the audience. I want to make sure I recognize her early tonight. Miss Shirley Robinson. Can you please wave, Mom? She's here with her husband, Mr. Willie Robinson. And my mom asked me when I first got hired, so what do you guys do after marching band practice? After marching season's over, what does the band do? And my joke used to be, we work on the fight song for the next 6 months. But really, no, what we do is we tear the large marching band down into smaller groups to make sure we can teach the fundamentals and the rudimentary basics of being a musician, yes? So this is the ground level, the concert band, made up of primarily freshmen and sophomores. We do have a couple of upperclassmen here to help us kind of beef it up, but this is primarily a young developmental group, and we're gonna bring 2 selections for you this afternoon. The first is Coast Guard's March. Enjoy. next selection, this one kind of touches me in the heart. It comes from one of my favorite holiday cartoons. You guys remember Charlie Brown Christmas? Great cartoon, right? Do you know they're still playing that cartoon? How do I know? Because my babies are here. And when Charlie Brown comes, ooh, daddy, 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 we gotta watch Charlie Brown. I want to recognize my beautiful children here tonight, Angela and Andrew. And my lovely wife here, Mrs. Kimber. Give them all a round of applause, please. And there's a great, great tune from that Charlie Brown Christmas special, right? Christmas Time is here. You remember that tune? Yeah, beautiful tune. We're gonna play that for you guys this evening. Enjoy. Thank you guys once again. We're going to transition now to our symphonic band. Now, as they're transitioning, I know you see a line on there that says announcements. We're going to make announcements throughout. Don't forget that shameless plug. Make sure you're getting your tickets for this weekend's Battle of the Bands. If I didn't throw this in earlier, let me throw it in now. Tickets here are $15, and they benefit your program. Proceeds, a portion of that $15 comes right back to the Mlk Band program. Also, tickets on Saturday will be $30.
I just started.
You want to get them now? Yeah, it's real. Yeah, make that happen. And the tickets are lower level seats as well, so they're not the nosebleed. We will be at the Dome, so you don't have to worry about the weather. You can catch MARTA, it's SMARTA, all that good stuff. It's lower level seating, so come on in, enjoy the show. And the ticket covers not only the Battle of the Bands, but the football game as well. The football game is going to be between the MEAC champion, that's HBCU, North Carolina A&T, versus the SWAC champion, which is Alcorn. Yeah, that school out in Mississippi. It's not FAMU, but you know, we'll deal with it. So get your tickets. I know, family will be back one day, it's cool. Next, second set of tickets. Make sure you're getting your giveaway tickets. Make sure you're getting your giveaway tickets. They are $2 each or 3 for $5, $500 Publix gift card for first. Second prize will be 2 tickets to the Atlanta Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints game. And then third prize is a $25 Visa gift card, so make sure you're doing that. How many of you guys knew that the MLK Kings of Halftime have been invited to the 2017 Tournament of Roses Parade? On your way in, you should have picked up some information regarding the upcoming event. Let me grab my notes, by the way. So now we're changing to booster meeting mode. So I'm talking to my band parents. Band parents, raise your hands. Raise your flyer. Raise the Rose Bowl flyer. All my current band parents, raise that Rose Bowl flyer. Great. If you don't have one, make sure you get one before you leave. Let's look at it. Not to insult your intelligence, but I want to hit a couple of points here with you. Race to the Roses, the Tournament of Roses Parade 2017. So the first thing you see there is a brief breakdown of what the Tournament of Roses Parade is. And you see a lot of stuff there. Pasadena, California, New Year's, all that good stuff. I'm gonna sum it up for you in 2 words, 3 words. It's a big deal. The Tournament of Roses Parade is a big deal. It doesn't get any bigger than this. For a marching band, this is the pinnacle of performance. The pinnacle. Only the best go to the Rose Parade. As a band director, I'm always asked 2 questions. When I tell someone my profession, the first question they ask is, how many students do you have in your band? Then the next question is, where have you been? Where have you performed? What big things have you done? Then the next question is, well, where are you going next? Have you thought about the Rose Parade? Have you thought about the Macy's Parade? Those 2 parades, Macy's and Rose, doesn't get any higher than that. Now watch this. You don't just say, I want to go to the Rose Parade. Doesn't happen that way. You submit an application, video, resume. It's a big deal. And when I submitted the application, I didn't want to go there with the black band versus the white band thing. Can I go there with you guys real quick? I'll go there. Thank you. They like our bands. They prefer our style. They prefer our music. They love what we do. But I'm going to tell you where the problem comes. They doubt whether or not we have the resources or the wherewithal to get there once the invitation is given. How do I know this? Because it was told to my face. I'll go there later. I'll give you some specifics about that later. But it was told to my face. They love what we do. You ever watch the Macy's Parade? You may see one of our groups there. You watch the Tournament of Roses Parade? You'll see one. Now it's our turn. What are we gonna do? The kids are straight. I can take them this year. We're ready right now. The band stays ready. Music sounds good, we march, we look good, we sound good right now. The rest is on you guys. Not just my current parents, but my alumni parents, my teachers that are here, our administrators. Let's make this happen. Hey, let's watch this now. Let me flip it again. I'm getting into preacher mode here. We talk about academics versus extracurricular. This is academic. Everything we do is inextricably linked to instruction. We teach music. We don't just play. That term, play your instrument, that kind of bothers me sometimes. We teach music. We teach fundamentals. We teach beyond the classroom. So everything we do here is academic. So when your child is in that parade, it's academic. Everyone got me? Okay, let's talk here. Back to my notes. Who is eligible to attend? All MLK High School and Salem Middle School students. Anyone that's been with us for a while knows it's really one big program. And the way Mr. Monte works with us, we work hand in hand. He's here every day with the students, so for all my middle school parents who are a little worried, Mr. Monte will be there every step of the way. Chaperones, we need you. We can't make this happen without 20 plus chaperones. So we're telling you now, there are no freebies. So chaperones, you have to pay as well. So if we start early, we can make this happen. Friends and family packages will be available. I just introduced you to my mom and her husband, my kids and my wife. They're going too, but they don't get a freebie. We're working it out right now. I just put, $10 down on a meal, $8. We're trying to make it happen too. So if you think you want to go, you don't have to necessarily chaperone. If you want to go to experience Los Angeles and Pasadena in that sunshine, we invite you to come out as well. How much will the trip cost? Here's the big one. $2,100. Now, yes. That's all inclusive. Let's look at what it includes. Round trip airfare, 6-day, 5-night hotel stay, 3 meals per day, theme park admissions to Universal and Disneyland. Not one or the other, but we're going to both. Yeah, it's real. And we will have other attractions that we will see. I won't go into specifics about that yet. We're getting ready to start working with the travel agent at the new year, so we'll have specifics for you. So speaking of those specifics, how do you get your spot? Pay your $25 deposit by January 8th. That gets you your spot. That lets us know who we're working with. Everyone got it? That lets us know who we're working with. Good. Now watch this. The next payment is going to go up just a little bit. But you got to get to that $2,100, right? Next payment is $150, and that is due by Monday, February the 1st. All right? And the band will have several fundraisers to offset that. Speaking of fundraisers to offset that, we have established a committee to help us out with this, our Rose Parade Committee. I want them to come forward, just raise their hands, and I'm going to bring our chairperson of the committee up. Mrs. Stallcup. This is Eric Stallcup's mom. As a parent, you know how it goes. I don't know first names, I just know you as your child's parent. Mrs. Johnson, this is Cherish Johnson's mom. Ms. Rowe, I don't think I saw Ms. Rowe here yet. Ms. Rowe is Kirsten Jones' mom. Ms. Saunders, this is Jerry Saunders' mom. Ms. Hollinger, this is Asia Hollinger's mom. And Mr. Sanford, who is our Van Rooster president, as well as a member of the Rose Parade Committee. And this is Amber Sanford's father. I'm going to turn the mic over to Mrs. Stallcup, and we're going to just introduce very briefly the next couple of fundraisers.
Thank you, Mr. Kimber. Good evening, everybody. You enjoying it so far? Okay, are you enjoying it so far? Okay. Just want to talk to you a little bit about some of the fundraisers that we're doing. A couple of the things that we're doing, and something that is particularly important is that we get the support from the parents. And what happens a lot of times is, fundraisers, it's not junk. It's not toys. Remember those fundraisers back in elementary school we used to have where kids wanted to sell about $100 worth of stuff and get a Frisbee at the end just as a toy, that kind of thing? Well, it's not that kind of fundraiser. Some of the fundraisers we have are, we have a pancake fundraiser. How many of you like red velvet? How many of you like banana pudding? Oatmeal raisin? Chocolate chip? Okay. This particular fundraiser is a pancake fundraiser, believe it or not. And if you've never tried it before, you don't know what you're missing. The pancake fundraiser, we have brochures out front. And this particular fundraiser is due January 11, 2016. So with that, something we want our children to work on over the winter break. And so you can stop at the table out front. This fundraiser is $8. The product is $8. And guess what? The product is good up to a year, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Ms. Hollinger? Yes, it is good up to about a year. And guess what? It's gluten-free. It's delicious. I tried it. It's wonderful. Okay? So that's one of our fundraisers. Another fundraiser that we're having is Krispy Kreme certificates. How many like it when it's hot? Everybody, you wait for that hot sign to come on? Okay, Krispy Kreme certificates are available tonight. Yes? Yes. Okay. They are $8 as well. Okay, so a table out front, we have pancakes, and we have Krispy Kreme. Now, something that we just started last month, if you've noticed, tonight we have dinner, $7.50. Nicole's had dinner tonight. Did you enjoy it? It was absolutely delicious. Guess what? We still have dinners that we're selling out front. They're going to be boxing them up for you, and they're going to be available at this table right outside the auditorium. Not to compete with the candy and the M&Ms and the fried fish, but we're talking about baked chicken, rice pilaf, salad, green beans. We're coming over to a little bit to the healthy side, right? Yes? You all are kind of quiet. You full from dinner? Okay, well, good. At least I know you bought a little dinner to go tonight. That's wonderful. And if you didn't, please make sure you stop out front to get one, all right? We have a monthly dinner going on forward, January. The third Thursday of every month, we will sponsor a dinner. You come home, you get off work, come pick up your child. You don't have to go home and cook, just purchase a dinner to go. We're going to do that every month. That's part of our ongoing fundraiser to help us get to the Rose Bowl. Okay, those dinners again are $7.50. Purchase a dinner. It supports our children because a certain percentage of the proceeds goes to each child as well as helping us go to our trip. Social media. How many are Facebook? On Facebook. That's our way we communicate. That's our generation. Twitter. Ooh, not too many hands on Twitter. What about Instagram? Okay, reason I bring these social media avenues up is because we want you to tell everybody that we're trying to go to Pasadena, California. So we want you to spread the word about Mlk Junior High School is going to the Rose Bowl. Put us on your Facebook page. We have a Facebook page, and if you haven't liked us yet, please go on your Facebook page and like us. It is Mlk Kings and Queens, of Halftime. We constantly send out messages through those social media avenues. Tell your friends about the Twitter, band members, use your Instagram account. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. Instagram. Those are the ways that we want you to communicate to everyone in our community. Tell your friends that we have a GoFundMe account that's coming up soon. We're going to roll that out next year so we can help every single band member. Like Mr. Kipper said, we have over 200 students in the band. We want every single one to be able to go on this trip. Okay? If you have any questions, please see one of us out front at the table. We'll be happy to try to do our best to answer your questions. And we just want you to enjoy the rest of the program. And I'll turn this back over to Mr. Kipper.
All right, Mr. Monte, I've got you on the telephone here. Say hello to everyone, Mr. Monte.
Hello, everyone.
All right, Mr. Monte, we just want to make sure we gave you a big shout out. We got a lot of your folks in here tonight. You got your alumni students from Salem Middle School. We got your current students sitting out here as well. Want to make sure we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you in Chicago tomorrow. Say goodbye to everybody, Mr. Monte. Thank you, Mr. Monte. I'll be sure to pack my heavy coat, and I'll see you in the morning, brother. All right, without further ado, thank you. Give it up, yes. Final note for the Rose Parade, check that, January 21st, that's the meeting. We're going to get very specific about what's going on over the next 12 or so months. Everyone got it? Good. Without further ado, we're going to bring forward the symphonic band. So I told you we break our program down into smaller components so we can build them up. The next group we have on the stage is the symphonic band. They're under the direction of Mr. Markwell Oates, and their program will consist of 3 selections. I'm going to let them come to you in their way.